Hey guys, Emily Seagren here, and I want to know, are you ready to make it to Jamaica? Woohoo! I'm so ready. I'm actually going to Maui for the first time in 31 days, but who's counting? We are literally counting down the days because we live in Illinois. Between the snow and the ice and the freezing temperatures, we have had a pretty annoying winter, you guys. I'm not letting it bring me down. I am focused on that Maui trip. So excited. It'll be our first time, all of us as a family going. So yay, can't wait. I hope you guys follow me on Facebook so you can see how great the Avon trips are. All right, so how can you earn an amazing, beautiful trip like this? How does it look, you guys? It looks so nice back there. My question is, do people that are around it every day, do they get numb to it, like it's just not even beautiful anymore? I don't know if I would. I don't think I would. I think I would love it and be grateful every day. Okay, so anyways, there have been some changes to the President's Recognition Program. Avon is revamping it. And with that comes some very exciting news for Avon representatives, because before it was only the top leaders and the top sellers that would earn that trip at the end of the year. And now there's a chance for everyone to earn it. And you know exactly what you need to do to get it. That's the best part. It's so achievable, and I'm so excited for this opportunity for all of you. I absolutely love it because these trips are a great opportunity to get to know team members all in a central location, because we're spread out all over the U.S. So instead of hopping flights everywhere, we can meet in Jamaica. Let's go take a look at these rules and see what you got to do to get there. Okay, guys, I'm here on Your Avon 2.0, and if I scroll down to the bottom, I see sales incentives right here. Now we're gonna watch the video so you can get excited and in the mood to make it to Jamaica. Here we go. Okay. Is that the most annoying noise in the world? For the Grand Fiesta, I always did funny, loud noises in my videos, so I thought I'd carry on the tradition. Anyhow, let's scroll down and we see all of our current incentives. And here is Make It Jamaica. So it actually started with campaign 1 of 2019, but no worries, you can catch up if you haven't been with us all that time. So anytime an incentive comes out, there's usually a flyer and an incentive guide. Now the flyer is a one-page, usually, marketing piece that has all of your key information on it. So here we go, Make It Jamaica, all-inclusive trip to Montego Bay, Jamaica, May 17th through the 21st, 2020. Get ready for 5 days of fun in the sun. Enjoy gourmet cuisine, top shelf drinks, exciting activities, and relaxing on the beach, all while looking out on the sparkling blue Caribbean Sea. Doesn't that sound nice? All right, so how do you earn the trip? It's based on how you performed last year. So we want you to do 50% better than you did last year. And the minimum sales goal is $15,000 for the entire year. So if you hit President's Club last year and your total sales were $10,000, your goal is going to be $15,000 for the 2019 cycle. And there is another part to that. So you want to have at least 25% of it being from online customers. Okay, so here's where it shows you you can earn personally based on your personal sales. A trip for one would be 25% of that online. A trip for two would be 50% of that online. Or you can earn through your team goal. So a trip for one would be 25% of your total team sales online. Trip for two would be 50% of team sales online. Now, the incentive guide is going to give you all the fine print. I know it's not too exciting to read all that stuff, but it really does come in handy. The first step to achieving an incentive is to learn all about it. Back to the flyer, make sure you print that out and you have it as a daily reminder. This is what I'm working my butt off for, okay? Make sure you have that visual reminder because this is a long incentive. So we got to build that stamina and we got to do well the whole time, you guys. So the incentive guide, I also recommend printing this out and reading all about it, keeping it somewhere handy because these facts usually come in quite handy. Okay, now we're going to go into Avon Social. I'm going to show you where there's some cool images that you can use to get people to join your team. And then we'll go through the numbers a little bit deeper so you have a better understanding there. So Avon Social, you can access from in the top left-hand corner here on your Avon 2.0. And then if you go to Content Planner and you scroll all the way down and go to Events and Incentives, here's some fun Jamaica images for you. You might even want to make your own. Have you been to Jamaica or a beach where you can put your own picture there and say, join my team? Let's go to Jamaica in 2020. Okay. So you can either share directly from Avon Social or you can click on them and download them and then upload them to wherever you want. You can text them, you can email them. Think about all the different ways you can use those images. Okay, let me show you a PowerPoint slide here so that we can go through those numbers in a little bit more detail. Okay, so we're just gonna take everyone's goal at the 15,000 level. If yours is higher than that, use the numbers that I talk about, but just substitute your minimum sales goal. Okay, so 15,000 divided by 26 is 577. So 15,000 is the sales goal. Divide it by 26, which is how many campaigns we have in a sales cycle. And that's going to give you the average that you need per campaign to earn the Jamaica trip. So 577, then if we multiply that by 0.25, we get 145 per campaign, or if we multiply it by 0.5, it would be 289 per campaign. So these two online numbers are already part of that 577. So if you're going for the trip for 2, we would take 577 minus 289. So you would want to shoot for, oh, duh, it's half. Okay, so you would want to take 289 as your online goal every campaign and 289 as your face-to-face goal. Now, if you only sell online and you want it all to be online, that's fine too. So it doesn't matter as long as you hit these minimum requirements, okay? So whatever your sales goal is, make sure you multiply it by 0.25 to know what you need to earn for the trip for 1, how much you need to sell online. For the trip for 2, take your sales goal, multiply it by 0.5 to see how much you have to sell online to earn the trip for 2. Now, what if you start in the middle of this sales cycle, or what if you started in campaign 3? Just take however many campaigns are left and take your sales goal and divide it by the number of campaigns left. That's going to tell you what you need to average per campaign if you missed out on some of those beginning campaigns. Okay, so I'm going to show you where you can go in and see how you're tracking. So right when we clicked on your Avon 2.0 and we scrolled all the way down to sales incentives, scroll down till you see the Make It Jamaica, and you can click on Get Details or Track Your Progress. That's going to have your personalized tracker right there. So it tells you your goal, it tells you your team sales goal, and it shows you how far you are so far. All right. So you guys, this is so achievable. Go for 600 a campaign. Make 300 of that be online. You really got to push hard and put in the work to make money in this business. You can't submit $100 or $200 order in a campaign and understand why you're not bringing home profit. I understand when you first get started, a $200 order is a pretty good start. So I'm not applying that to everyone, but I do recommend that you all push towards 600 or higher every campaign. Every time you meet someone, you interact with someone online, make sure you're showing them the opportunity to buy directly from you, to buy online from you, or to sign up on your team. So those are always the 3 opportunities that I try to present to people that I come in contact with. And when you're doing that, every single campaign, the incentives start to fall in place for you. So be focused on that every campaign. Pick your flagship products for a campaign. A lot of times there's a product launch. So we all know the Dual Elixir is launching here in campaign 7. So that is the one product that I would focus on selling. Of course, you want to hand out the book and have them browse online so that they can add stuff into their order. But really focus on marketing the product or product line that Avon is showcasing yourself. Do the best you can. So have samples on hand, have a demo bottle, share it through photos, share it through videos. So buy a product, focus on a product or a product line, and really sell it, okay? That's how you're really gonna get good at being a successful Avon representative. So sometimes it's not all about trying to make sure you're memorizing the whole book. You don't have to do that. Try to focus on one product or a few products every single campaign. And to get to Jamaica faster, you could also do an online fundraiser or a regular fundraiser in your community. So think about selling to groups, okay? I say that a lot, but that really is the way to build your business big in a short amount of time. Because it's not always about how much you make. Of course, a fundraiser is to help raise funds for the organization or the person. So even if you don't take home a big profit, you have contacts that you can follow up with, and hopefully they can become your next best customer or your amazing rock star on your team. So think about online parties, online fundraising, community fundraising, vendor events, craft fairs. I know our mall always has events, and I know that one of the local Avon reps here sets up there all the time. So go through your policies and procedures and see what is allowed, and really brainstorm about how you can get in front of groups of people often. You cannot have a permanent location. So say you can't set up at a flea market for every day of the month, but I do believe you can be at a spot for 5 consecutive days. So start planning now. Getting in front of groups of people is really how you're going to build your customer base and your lead base quickly. Make sure that you're always sharing on social media. Every marketing piece that you hand out, make sure it has your website, how they can contact you, and information about becoming a rep. I think that pretty much sums it up, you guys. Make sure you check with your upline or the Customer Insight Center so that you can see some of these helpful numbers here. So the tracker is going to really help you. This is also helpful. So it says that here, my goal is 110,000. So I'm at almost 35,000 already. And my personal online sales are 22,356, which makes up 81% of my goal. So it's helpful to see the percentages, where you're at and where you need to be by the end of the campaign. One last thing I wanted to show you is you can earn the trip for 2 by hitting your personal goal or team goal and 50% of that being online. Or you can earn the trip for 2 by meeting your personal sales goal with 25% of it being online, and meeting your team sales goal with 25% of it online. So there is 1, 2, and 3 ways to earn the trip for 2. All right, you guys, push hard. All good things in life come from hard work. Not all of them, but it's not always easy, but it is worth it. And that's what I will leave you with. Actually, my planner also says opportunity looks a lot like hard work. Yes, it sure does, because the harder you work, the more opportunities open up in front of you. and success just follows when you push and you put in that hustle, and you be the best that you can be. All right, guys, I'll see you in Jamaica.